And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got the American League Wild Card Series on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Cleveland Guardians. John Shabby and Chris Singleton on the call. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
This is as good as it gets in a 3-game series, Boog. I mean, one game for all the marbles, and who knows how it's going to play out. But one thing I'm sure is we'll see the managers being very proactive. And in a situation like this, where there's no room for error, they're not going to be afraid to use every arm in the bullpen and every warm body off the bench if they have to.
Yeah, there's no saving something for tomorrow in this type of situation. Got to put it all out there on the table. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. First pitch moments away. And today's starter, Brady Singer. What do you have on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Finds his way through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now the number 2 hitter, Justin Hubbard. Rocchio. Pizzana for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Bobby Nelson, the next to hit for the Angels. And a foul ball. That one inside. Look out.
Well, when you come off a tough 1-run loss in the postseason, you'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game and make sure that you don't miss them in this one.
Oh, that one almost gets him again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Right-hander kick steals, and he walked him. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And that's the 3rd out. Angels strand 1, and now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. You're watching the American League Wild Card Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starting pitcher, Mackenzie Gore. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Alvin Hairston. That misses. Ball 3. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball. Moore. One up, one down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and that's just foul. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping up for the Guardians, Yordan Alvarez. Stays alive. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Guardians fail to score. We played an inning. No score. Decisive third game of the wild card round. So in now for the Angels, Austin Wells. And that's in for a strike. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation.
You had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
This is Willie Castro. One down, base is empty. And there's a ball.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You got to be sharp.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. The hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now the right fielder, James Kaplan. There goes the runner. That one the other way. Snags it for the second out. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's going to be Christian Encarnacion Strand.
Encarnacion Strand.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next pitch way upstairs. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Next offering is downstairs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Makes the catch for the out.
That is fifth catcher, number
Abdul
21.
Belcher digs in for the Guardians. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. The 1-1 is fouled off. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
And it remains 2-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And that's down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Caught him looking for the K. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. Inning over. The Guardians go down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back on to the third inning. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore. Ripped into left field, and that'll fall for a hit.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
85.
Now it's the shortstop, How-Yu Lee. Not even close there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Runner on the go. Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Nate Fukudome, the next to hit for the Angels. And there's a foul ball. 1 out and a runner at second here in this decisive game 3 of the wild card series.
2-2 now.
On the ground to the left, Anderson whips it to first. That's out number 2.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Justin Hubbard, the next to hit for the Angels. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately.
And now this is down for a base hit. The throw in, safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Check on the runner. Now here is Bobby Nelson, Next offering is in for a strike. Hubbard off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third. And now here's the veteran DH, Chase DeLauder. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And that's in the dirt. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and he's there with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Anderson will hit next. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Here's Brian Rocchio. Squirts away a little bit. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Runner edges away at second. Grounds one to short. And that one finds its way through. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
That's a good job right there. Get 2 strikes out, you just got to battle.
Number 28.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Hairston now at the plate. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Outside.
And that's outside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Strike 3, got him swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And he makes the play on the warning track. And that ends the inning. 2 left on. Game 3 moves on to the 4th. It's the Angels 1 and the Guardians nothing. Back here in Cleveland, here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos.
In the air, right side. Escalera hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Wells.
Austin Wells, the next to hit. In there. And so now 1-2. One out, bases empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting, designated
Next
hitter,
is the designated
Willie
hitter,
Castro.
Willie Castro. Swing and a miss as he was out front. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And they'll do it again. 2-2 now. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
James Kaplan on deck for the Angels. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that
Now
walk after a long
number
at-bat.
9.
Man at first. Stepping in, James Kaplan. Just missed.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Singer with a move to
He's
first.
safe.
And he dives back in safely. Foul ball there. That's a
Down to
ball.
3-2.
Went with the sweeper.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Castro, the runner at first with 2 gone. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Now batting, second baseman, Christian
And
Moore.
next for LA, Christian Moore. That one not close. And a count 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 outs. In the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Richard Walls up and loosening in the pen. Mears also throwing. That's towards center. Hairston under this one. Makes the catch. And that is that. Angels strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom 4. So in now for Cleveland, Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a miss. as he was out front that time. Off the mark there. Counts full, 3-2.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
First baseman
Christian Encarnacion Strand digs in for the Guardians. Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And next is the Guardians catcher, Abdul Belcher. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And it's even up.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Now it's the right fielder, Mario Escalera. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Alvarez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Angels 1 and the Guardians nothing.
Now pitching.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th.
Number
Richard
57.
Walls.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Angels.
So digging in, how
Number
you lead.
85.
The 1-1.